Hey everybody, how's it going today? We had an interesting day, didn't we, in the world of Monster Strike? Big maintenance, emergency maintenance that happened immediately after, the scheduled end time. Usually at what 2 p.m. locally, for me in the Pacific time zone in U.S. It lasted all the way up until what was it, 11 p.m. So that was a huge delay. Compensation for that will come at a later date. There was also a known bug with the Geki Jushinsai. For if anybody pulled immediately after the maintenance uplifted, the 24% rates weren't being activated properly. So you will get compensation for that at a later date as well. They'll probably reach out to you directly in the mail, like we saw before when that was a little messy. So. Looks like everything's good otherwise, but let's take a look at what's new with version 27.6. I talked about it on the news. There are two big quality of life updates that I think everybody will enjoy, and this is a little bit complicated, so I want to make sure I go through it with you so you don't miss out, especially since a lot of you might not be able to read what's on the buttons here. You are now able to transfer, upgrade, and expand the Ableberry slots in bulk. So you can click the usual Ableberry menu here, click the bottom one where you want to use your wand here, and so let's just pick some random monsters here. So let's say I want to take the haste Ableberry. Now, if you want to do this in bulk now, you can select multiple, or you can select across multiple monsters as well, which is very useful. If you want to pick across multiple monsters, please click the green button on the left here, and that will get you back to the screen. You'll see the berries you have selected here on the bottom, and if you decide, well, no, I don't want to look for anybody else, I just want to find my target, click the blue button. Also in the previous menu, the blue button would also get you directly to the target that you want to send this Ableberry to. So, let's pick another monster. Alright, I'm picking the same berry, so let's scroll down here, and then, let's do that. And then I'll pick Kamegeki. And then again, I want to do a third Ableberry, actually. I think I have, another screen there. Right, and so you can pick a third one even and say, okay, let's take that. And, oh, I don't think I clicked. Alright, so, sorry. Okay, so let's slow down there and do that one more time. So now that I picked the three, you saw I clicked the blue button. Again, you can also click the blue button here, and this will select the target that you want your monster to, eat those Ableberries here. So, and in this screen, you can do the upgrade and the expanding slots, right? So right now, Snowbow only has 2 slots open, so if I want to open a third one, I'd have to use an Ableberry Skull, which you can use from this screen. If I happen to pick some S plus berries, let's go back and make sure that I can do an upgrade too, right? Let's say I pick that, and then go back to Snowbow here. Right, this allows me to use Waku Waku Min, which, alright, you have to select them, the Ableberries that you want to transfer to, and you can also upgrade it by 1 level at the same screen. Right, and then once you are good with your choices, you can click the blue button here, and then it'll be transferred to your new monster. I'm not going to do that because that was just completely random, but obviously this is a great way to compact all of these actions you had to before. Do it one at a time, keep finding it, and maybe you had a monster that had all 3 berries, and now you've got a better monster that's good for this quest. You just want to completely transfer it. That process is going to be so much easier now. This is just a huge quality of life update for the Ableberry transfers. So I'm sure a lot of people will be happy to see this. And if anybody has any questions about how this works, feel free to leave a comment in the comment area below, and I'll try to help you out there. Now, the other big quality of life update is with the evolution screen, right? You go here, you want to level up your monsters, and let's let's pick a drop monster because that'll be able to do multiple things at once, right? So let's go with the Apostolos here. So there are two big changes here. One is this new button on the bottom right, which says Gose here, and this will allow you to switch to the Kaiho screen, which shows you the Ableberry scroll, the super level scroll, the super type scroll, and I left it off in the bullet points here, sorry, but also the super connect skill, super connect, the connect scroll. You can select all of them as long as it makes sense for that character, and you can select multiple at once. Again, doing everything in one UI screen is amazing, and it's an awesome update that you can do at once here. Now, the other thing that you can do on the screen here is also do the auto view selection. Right before, you had to do the action, and then it'll automatically pop up a menu saying, hey, here's how you can adjust it after you've done it. Now you can just do it in one shot, which is huge. I love this a lot. This is a great update. Like, I don't know how many times that frustration comes in where you have to wait for that second screen to pop up, or maybe you missed it and you clicked something wrong. Well, it'll be here, which makes it a lot more obvious, and the fact that it's there, it's just a huge update in my point of view. So I am very happy with this a lot. I don't use the scrolls that much, but obviously it being so accessible here might make it a little bit more easier to spend those scrolls. You can see that I have a lot stocked up just because of how little I used them, right? Yeah, wow. Anyways, very cool quality of life updates all around here. Oh, yeah, here's the two UI menus that got updated. Now, the other thing for those of you who like to flex your achievements in the game is, of course, the Reizetsu badges that got added. You can go to your badges by clicking your rank on the top, clicking the leftmost menu item here, and then going to your name, in which you can click your panel here and then click your badge on here, and then you'll see menu items here. The newest one will be the fourth menu item here, which shows you your wins in a row for each Reizetsu monster, and if you want to show that off, you can click that and use that as your badge. As you can see, I have only finished Forcer. I have not bothered. I'm not even sure I've tried the newest one, but the other ones have been just really painful for me to try and clear, so I have not tried very much. But again, showing off how many wins in a row you have for the ultimate difficulty in Monster Strike right now is a pretty nice flex badge. So for those of you who enjoy that, consider using it, and I look forward to seeing some crazy numbers when I play co-op to see what people have achieved in the game. Actually, I wonder, yeah, I could look through my friends list and see if anybody's already flexing about that. So pretty cool. For the library, there's a bunch of new additions here, which does mean free orbs, not free orbs, more orbs available. You've got the third Gozetsu series, you've got the sixth Bakuzetsu series, the I think it's the third Insidious Fu series, and the next set of extreme Insidious quests that have rolled over from previous events will now be found in the library. Let's see, where's the Fu series at the bottom? Oh no, it must be the second series then. So, yeah. So a note about the Insidious Fu series as well, that these quests will also be added in the practice arena. So if you want to go and try out the stages there, that will also be nice. That new series have been added as well, and also, because they are available in the library, obviously they will no longer show up on Monster Strike Day. It'll clean up the schedule at least for that, which is always nice to see. And then we've just got a bunch of small updates here that's mainly FYI. I don't think many of you will be taking advantage of these changes. When you are restarting your account, when you're first re-rolling your account, you have that special menu item. If you've already cleared the welcome quest, your rewards and experience from that will carry over. You don't have to do it over again, which is nice. Make it easier to do that reset marathon. Also, the tutorial rewards have been updated to 3 million coins, which it surprisingly is an issue for newer players, running out of coins to actually do anything. So that's a good sign for sure. You can also get a Dark Dragon, a decent not a decent, but a monster that can start you with a few things. When you're playing a quest that has the SAB rank, before on the bottom right, you may have noted a pulsing like clock to basically indicate that a timer is running. That timer mark has been removed from the game. It's still activated, but you just won't see the clock anymore, which I guess probably people don't even notice anymore. The good job selector. It's something that I talked about, although I kind of misinterpreted it for when you are actually the shooter. But when you are not the shooter, you're waiting in co-op. When a damaged chest came up, that indicator, the flicking for your good job, actually got in the way sometimes. So they've changed how that works, so it's a little bit more accessible to getting the damaged treasure chest rather than activating the flick good job menu. Okay, I guess this one's nice. When you are doing the gacha Lidola card, it will actually visually give you a notice when it's new. Now, obviously, you can see from my home screen, I've already opened my gacha Lidola monster. I should have left it. I didn't even think about it, but I saw I hit the 10. I was like, let's do it. Dummy. Anyways, so for those of you who have not pulled yet, you might see something a little bit different when you get a new monster through the cards. And that's not it. There's still a little bit more in terms of miscellaneous updates. The gacha pools have been updated to include monsters all the way up until May 31st. This includes the Mom Pass First Get reward, the First Get Paid Pack gacha, the Beginner Pack Premium gacha, the Ability Pack gacha, Uncharted Lands rewards, and Castle rewards gachas will all have their pools expanded to include the newest monsters, except for anybody that was released in the last week or so. If you noticed, your name has been changed a little bit. They have updated the ban list of words you can't use. They will be replaced with an asterisk. So if you see that, that's why. And last thing, just a lot of text cleanup. They've made an effort to try and make the wording consistent across different strike shots, different bump combos. So if you read Japanese, you may notice a difference, but otherwise it's gonna be transparent to you guys. So consistency is always good. And there's a bunch of little bug fixes here and there, but nothing really big that I thought was worth highlighting. So we'll just leave it at that. All of them are pretty rare situations, so it's all. And of course, when you have an update, you do have the 50% post-update gacha. Let's do that together. Actually, why don't we do the Tokudama here since we got that. I totally forgot that I didn't do any of the quests for the Alpha series. So I was like, thinking someone's like, why don't I have any Tokudamas for this? But that's why. I just didn't bother to do any quests at that time. So next video. But oh, well, I'll do a separate video for that right after this. I guess I'll hold off the Tokudamas for my ult. 50% gacha. I love doing the coin flip gacha. It is worth 5 orbs, but you do get a 50% chance of getting a monster. This is, of course, general pool only, so be careful about that. And also be careful, you are spending orbs, so it will take 1 Hoshidama point if you end up not getting a 5-6 star monster. So be careful about where your Hoshidama stands. Oh, not bad, getting a Hattori Hanzo. Well, I guess I shouldn't be that excited, but pretty cool nonetheless. And well, I might as well do the update gacha here. I used to do that off screen, so let's do that. And we're at 47 out of 50, so we're still good for my alt. Again, if you're at 49 out of 50, you do want to be careful about doing this, because it is a 50% chance you'd activate your Hoshidama, which this gacha is not one that you'd want to activate, and we bust with the Leviathan. Anyways, also, don't forget that there is a Morling Orb quest after every maintenance. It is 5 orbs that will pay for your 50% gacha, or just pocket the 5 orbs. Please do not forget to do this. It is super easy and it is worth 5 orbs. Nom nom. Alright, so that is it. Very interesting. Like I said, the maintenance being so massive. We'll surely get some compensation out that tomorrow morning, but oof, rough. I know how rough that can be from a dev point of view. So hope those the workers there weren't suffering too hard. Anyways, that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. ENGmonst on Twitter/X to get the latest news. Oh, like, subscribe too if you haven't done so already. And of course, Discord channel, link to the server is below. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.